You're here because you know something. Deep down in the marrow of your bones, you feel it. Life isn't handed to you on a silver platter. Success doesn't knock on your door with a smile and a gift basket. No, you've got to take it. You've got to claw your way through the dirt, through the sweat, through the nights when your body screams for rest and your mind begs you to quit. You've got to grind until you win. This isn't a suggestion. This isn't a feel-good pep talk to stroke your ego and send you back to your comfortable little corner. This is a wake-up call, a demand, a declaration. The world doesn't owe you a damn thing. Not a single breath, not a single chance, not a single victory. Everything you want, everything you dream of, it's out there waiting, but it's guarded by a beast called struggle. And the only way past that beast is through it. You don't negotiate, you don't bargain, you grind. Think about it. Right now, as you're listening to this, someone out there is working harder than you. Someone's waking up before the sun, pushing their body beyond its limits, studying the game, mastering the craft, refusing to let exhaustion win. They're not smarter than you. They're not stronger than you. They're not gifted with some magical edge you don't have. They're just willing to do what you won't. They're grinding. And when the dust settles, when the rewards are handed out, they'll be standing tall while you're left wondering why life passed you by. You don't get to win by hoping for it. You don't get to win by wishing the stars would align or the perfect moment would fall into your lap. Hope is a beggar's currency. It's weak, it's fleeting. It's a lie you tell yourself when you're too scared to move. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius, a man who ruled an empire while facing war, betrayal, and plague, didn't sit around hoping for peace. He forged it. He woke every day and faced the chaos head-on, not because he felt like it, but because he knew that's what it takes. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's your weapon, your mind, your will, your refusal to break. That's what fuels the grind. The grind isn't glamorous. It's not Instagram filters and highlight reels. It's the dark hours when no one's watching, when the world's asleep and you're still at it, pushing, fighting, clawing forward. It's the ache in your muscles, the sting in your eyes, the voice in your head screaming that you're not enough. And it's in that moment, right there, when everything feels like it's crumbling, that you decide who you are. Do you fold? Do you retreat? Or do you grit your teeth, square your shoulders, and say, "Not today, not ever"? That's the grind. That's the fire that separates the winners from the dreamers. Because here's the truth. The world doesn't care about your potential. It doesn't care about what you could have been or what you meant to do. It only respects results. It only bows to those who show up, day after day, blow after blow, and keep moving forward. You want to win? Then stop talking about it. Stop planning for it. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. The perfect conditions don't exist. The stars don't align for warriors. They align for poets and fools. Warriors make their own light. They carve their own path. They grind until the world has no choice but to notice. Picture this. A man stands at the edge of a mountain. The wind's howling, the cold's biting, and the peak is shrouded in fog so thick he can't even see the top. His legs are trembling, his hands are raw, and every fiber of his being is begging him to turn back. But he doesn't. He takes one step, then another, then another. Hours pass. Days pass. His body breaks down, but his spirit doesn't. And when he finally reaches that summit, when he stands above the clouds, looking down at a world that tried to bury him, he doesn't smile because it was easy. He smiles because it was hard, because he ground through it. That's you. That's who you can be. But only if you choose it. The grind is a choice. It's not a gift. It's not luck. It's not something you stumble into. It's a deliberate, unrelenting decision to keep going when every excuse in the book is whispering in your ear. You're tired, it says. You've done enough, it says. Tomorrow's fine, it says. But tomorrow isn't fine. Tomorrow's a thief. Tomorrow steals your momentum, your fire, your chance to be the person you know you can become. The grind doesn't wait for tomorrow. It demands now, right now, this second, this breath, this heartbeat. And don't fool yourself into thinking it's just about effort. Effort's the baseline. It's the ticket to the game. The grind is more than that. It's purpose. It's obsession. It's waking up every day with a hunger so fierce it scares you, a hunger that won't let you settle for mediocrity. It's knowing that every drop of sweat, every sleepless night, every moment you said no to comfort, it's building something bigger than you, something eternal, a legacy, a story, a life that echoes long after you're gone. That's what the grind gives you. That's what winning means. Let's talk about pain for a second, because the grind isn't painless. It's not supposed to be. Pain is the forge where strength is made. Every time you push through it, every time you keep going when your body's screaming and your mind's reeling, you're hammering yourself into something harder, something sharper, something unbreakable. The Stoics embrace this. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. You don't grow in comfort. You don't win in ease. You win in the fire. You win in the grind." And yeah, it's lonely sometimes. The grind doesn't come with a cheering crowd. Most people won't get it. They'll look at you like you're crazy, like you're obsessed, like you're wasting your life chasing something they can't see. Let them. Let them sit in their cozy little bubbles, scrolling through their feeds, dreaming about a life they'll never live. You're not here for their approval. You're not here to fit in. You're here to stand out, to rise, to win. The grind is your rebellion against a world that wants you small, quiet, and tame. It's your war cry. It's your proof that you're alive. So what's stopping you? Fear? Doubt? The shadow of failure looming over your shoulder? Good. Let it be there. Let it breathe down your neck. Let it remind you what's at stake. Because fear isn't your enemy. It's your fuel. It's the spark that lights the grind. Every time you feel it creeping in, every time that voice whispers that you can't, you look it dead in the eye and say, "Watch me." You don't run from fear. You don't hide from it. You use it. You grind through it. And on the other side of that fear is everything you've ever wanted. This isn't about talent. Talent's a spark. It's nice, it's shiny, but it's nothing without the grind. How many gifted people have you seen waste away? How many naturals have faded into obscurity because they thought their raw ability was enough? Talent without work is a tragedy. It's a seed that never grows. The grind is the soil, the water, the sun. It's what turns potential into power. It's what turns a flicker into a blaze. You might not be the most talented. You might not be the fastest or the strongest or the smartest. But you can be the hardest worker. You can be the one who doesn't stop. And that's what wins. Time's slipping through your fingers right now. Every second you're not grinding is a second someone else is. Every moment you hesitate, every day you let slip by, is a brick you're not laying in the foundation of your future. You don't get those moments back. You don't get to rewind the clock and try again. This is it. This is your shot. And it's not about how long you've got. It's about what you do with it. The grind doesn't care about your age, your past, your mistakes. It only cares about now. What are you doing right now? Are you sitting there, letting life happen to you? Or are you standing up, taking the reins and making it yours? Think about the people who've made it. The ones you admire. The ones whose names echo through history. They didn't win because they had it easy. They didn't win because the world rolled out a red carpet. They won because they ground through the mud, the blood, the tears. They won because they refused to let anything stand in their way. Abraham Lincoln lost election after election, faced a nation tearing itself apart, and still rose to greatness. Why? Because he kept going. J.K. Rowling was rejected by publisher after publisher, living on the edge of nothing, and still wrote her way to a legacy. Why? Because she kept going. The grind isn't a sprint, it's a war. And wars are won by the relentless. You've got that same fire in you. It's there, burning, waiting. Maybe it's buried under years of doubt or distraction or defeat, but it's there. I know it is. Because you're still here. You're still listening. You haven't given up. And that's the first step. That's the spark. Now fan it. Feed it. Turn it into a roar. Let it drive you out of bed. Let it push you past every excuse. Let it carry you through every storm. That fire is your grind. That fire is your victory. Don't think it's too late. Don't think the game's already over. The moment you decide to grind, the moment you commit to this fight, is the moment it all changes. You're not defined by where you've been. You're defined by where you're going. And you're going to the top. Not because it's easy, not because it's promised, but because you're willing to pay the price, because you're willing to outlast the pain, outwork the competition, outshine the doubters, because you're willing to grind until you win. Look at your life right now. Look at where you are. Is this it? Is this all you want? Or is there more? Is there a version of you out there, stronger, bolder, fiercer, waiting to be unleashed? That version isn't a fantasy. It's not a dream. It's a reality you build, brick by brick, day by day through the grind. Every step you take toward it, every ounce of effort you pour in, brings it closer. It's not out of reach. It's not impossible. It's yours, if you're willing to fight for it. So here's the call, the challenge, the line in the sand. Stop waiting. Stop wishing. Stop wondering if you've got what it takes. You do. You always have. But it's not enough to have it. You've got to use it. You've got to grind with it. Start today. Start this hour. Start this minute. Pick up the weight, open the book, take the risk, make the move. Whatever it is you've been putting off, whatever it is you've been scared to face, do it. Do it now. And don't stop. Don't rest. Don't relent. Grind until the world bends to your will. Grind until the doubters fall silent. Grind until you stand on that peak looking down at everything you've overcome and know you earned every inch of it. This is your life, your fight, your victory. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to hand it to you. But you don't need them to. You've got everything you need right here, right now, inside you. The power, the strength, the fire. All it takes is one choice, one step, one unrelenting push. Grind until you win. Because when you do, and you will, there's no feeling like it. No triumph sweeter. No reward greater. You'll look back at the struggle, the pain, the endless nights, and you'll smile. Not because it was easy, but because it was worth it. So go. Right now. Start. Fight. Grind. Win. This is your time. Take it.